Well, the humidity still a factor on this fall afternoon, but no rain in the forecast. That's the good news as you look inside Everbank Stadium here in Jacksonville. Today it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Houston Texans taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars. It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. From his end zone, Marvin Mims. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
Ready?
In motion right, that's Dell. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left.
79 Broncos. Hey. 19 tight. Mustang 19. Ready?
Opening play, and Stroud will throw it. Complete right side to Hyatt. Room here to run. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive.
26 yards. And the Texans first down.
60 Maverick. Hey, smash. Seventy Rangers.
Here's Stroud. And this is dropped. Oh, boy. A chance for a big play early, but he could not secure it. You look at this Jaguar defense, currently #1 in the NFL against the run.
Most of their challenges have come in the passing game because against the run, they've been pretty darn good. Now you got to figure out a way to slow down those receivers before they get downfield and maybe make a few more plays on the ball when it's in the air.
Meanwhile, Stroud's throw completed to Hyatt. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. This defense for the Jags, very strong last week as they helped their squad improve to 2-0 on the young season.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
Rig alert. Dragon 60. Cup 19. Ready?
Stroud will look to throw once more. Shoves him aside.
Another miss.
Still on his feet. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. That early game script that they drew up is working pretty well here on this first drive. Already in field goal range, Charles knocking on the door of the red zone.
You know, Brandon, when we met with the coaching staff, they kind of predicted that they would come out firing like this. I think you and I were a little skeptical that it'd be this easy, but they certainly knew what they were doing in scouting, in preparation, and understanding what their team was capable of.
Throwing the out route and complete. That's Collins. 2nd and 8 coming from the 19.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 19-yard line.
19 Lions. Hurt. 7 Pirates. 79 Broncos.
Throwing now is Stroud. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
Stroud on third down now. Touchdown, Texans. Dameon Pierce, his second touchdown on the season. And the Texans get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. And the Texans take a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Texans 7, Jaguars 0.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. Jamal Agnew now to return it. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15.
At their own 16-yard line.
Let's go now.
And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. We know they have these RPOs in their playbook, and look, we're seeing it here in the first quarter. You think we're going to see it as the game continues?
They trotted them out early for a reason, partner. They're letting them know that this is in the arsenal, and we rely on it. You better be prepared because this is going to be an all-day affair trying to stop them.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Put a man in motion left, Ridley. He's going to handle it on the touch pass. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. The Jaguars at 2-0 here to begin the season. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
3rd and 5. Motion man left is Kirk. And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there. 4th and 3.
A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
They'll send a receiver in motion left. They're going to try and throw. A short throw to Ingram. And the broken tackle helps lead to a 1st down gain. So a bold call, but this drive will forge on. 1st and 10 after the 4th down conversion. ETN up the middle. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Jacksonville, and it's the Jags with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Jones now in motion left. And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately.
Brought down back at the 45-yard line.
2nd and 13. Looking downfield for Jones. And that is incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
Well, don't tell any defensive coordinator I played for, but that might be considered a win for both teams because defensively they stopped them short and forced the 4th down. But offensively, they picked up enough yards to give their kicker a better shot if that's what they want to do.
Motion man left is Kirk. Looking to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Jags first down by a good couple of yards as they get 3 there on 4th and inches. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. This is caught. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Texans scoop it. So they decline it, and they choose to not give him that down back.
And I think that's the key to everything there. They didn't give up any yardage even on the completed pass. Don't give them an extra down in order to try and pick up a first.
70.
The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. They'll have 2 remaining. Step aside here in this second quarter. Here's Devin Singletary. He played in this state at Florida Atlantic. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. 2nd and 9 now from the 21.
Brings up
18, right here. Check, Panther.
Stroud out of the gun here. Man open, that's complete to Dalton Schultz. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 20. And the Texans.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
They'll run on first down with Singletary to the 43, 2nd down. From the 43, here's 2nd down and 8.
Joseph on the tackle. 2 yards on the pickup.
And Stroud now to throw. He'll complete this one to Collins. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Collins had a chance to seize a starting role in the weak Texans offense last year, but only managed to play in 10 games. Has to show some more playmaking ability this year, facing increased competition for targets.
Here we go.
So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 47. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Come on. Set. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger.
Man in motion left. That's Collins.
Timberwolf. Trap 60. Go street. Buffalo 18.
On first down, here's Stroud. Another one caught by Collins. Broke through some contact, but unable to reach the 40. From the 41, here's a 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Jaguars' 41-yard line.
$60 bites.
Stroud to throw it. Throw caught by Hyatt on the slant. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 22-yard line. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down.
Here we go, set. Cougar 19. Dragon 60. Cup 19. 19 Tiger.
On 1st and 10 is Spiller. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
It's a gain of 10. And the Texans first down.
Man in motion left. That's Collins.
Viking 18. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Panther 11, Panther 11.
Stroud to the air on 1st and 10. He gets this out to Spiller. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. The ball on the 8. Still could get a first down technically. 2nd and 7. And in motion left, that's Collins.
Warriors 70.
The 2nd down throw now from Stroud. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Jags will take over here at their own 12-yard line.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
Here we go.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. Completes it to Evan Ingram. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They'll set up a throw. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Pat Surtain. Loose inside the 30. Inside the 10. And they will score a pick 6 for the Texans TD. Fairbairn now to add the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Texans 14, Jaguars nothing. Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. This fielded right at the goal line. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he'll just keep two hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
Ready up. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
They'll throw now on the final play. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
Jaguars nothing.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. A 2-touchdown game, 14-0 the score as we get rolling again here in this second half. From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And right out of the gate, they face what you'd think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start clawing back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
Here's 2nd and 10. Now back to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain.
Well, he's proven real effective running the football. No one open, don't force it. Just get what you can, and that's what he's done very well in this game.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Jaguars first down, maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
At the 26-yard line.
Under pressure, and they got to him again. Derek Barnett dropping him for the 2nd straight play. Might want to think about blocking him here on 3rd down. Motion man left is Kirk. He'll look to throw. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Down the left sideline. And all the way down to the 25-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 52 yards.
That's the kind of play this offense desperately needed. They've got to be saying, our defense has kept us in the ball game. We're down, but we're certainly not out. And maybe that was the spark that they've been searching for.
So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. And they're knocking on the door now. There's a good run there. Going to take this to about the 10-yard line. And they'll run with ETN. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. Another tote for ETN. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. It's a pickup of 3, but still a little work to do on 3rd and goal.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness. Think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it.
This defense continues to be good on 3rd down. I mean, they haven't allowed a touchdown offensively. Are you saying, let's go for this? Let's try to get it in the end zone.
I don't know about that because of what you just described. They've been so good, and they don't give up the big play that you would expect in downs 1 through 3. Why should 4th down be any different?
And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Calvin Ridley from 6 yards away. And the Jaguars' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
At their own 26-yard line.
Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. But I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
Oh, man, coming off a great rookie year, it's Dameon Pierce. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Stroud now on 3rd and 2. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. It was 3rd and short, and they go flying past the marker for a gain of nearly 30 yards. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Straight ahead, it's Spiller. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now a 2nd and 10.
Check.
Right back to Spiller on 2nd down. And tough sledding. They'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35. The Texans on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 9.
Hurt. Mustang 19.
Now Stroud. A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. And a good tackle there right around the 30. Stops him short of the 1st down.
Brings up 4th down.
18, Pioneer. Sixty Maverick. Riggs.
Now with the play clock down to 2, we're going to get a timeout here. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to make it a 2-score game. The kick by Fairbairn is good, and they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So that's, CD, an important one here in the 4th quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a 2-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a 2-score game, and they were able to get it done.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a 2-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly. A throw left side to start out. That's complete. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 5 at the 28-yard line.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He targets Ingram for another grab. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. In motion right is Ridley. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. On 1st and 10, it's ETN. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line.
14 more yards. That's another Jaguars.
On 1st down, right back to ETN. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. He'll drop to throw. A short throw to Ingram. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Complete to Jones. And almost, but not quite. Needed 10. He got 9. 4th down.
A 9-yard gain on the play. It's now 4th down and 1.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. That is caught. Touchdown. Zay Jones. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Jaguars have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. But I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the 2nd-year quarterback.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Let's go now.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You've got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all... So we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you've got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
Check smash, check smash. Trap 60, trap 60.
Stroud now on 2nd down. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Collins.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They run behind center with Spiller. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line.
I think as a running back in this spot, you have to understand there's not going to be a whole lot of room to run. And in this case, ball protection takes precedent over trying to make something happen.
Street, Dragon 60.
That one looks like he'll throw here. He's going to float this one deep right side. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
To throw is Stroud. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't get in.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Go street. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready.
Stroud back to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Texans tried it, but they come up empty here on 4th. And the Jags take over in terrific field position. Here's 1st and 10.
19 Lions. Check. 7 Pirates. Ready.
He's back to throw. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. Touchdown, Jaguars. A great play there. 35 yards. And the Jaguars have taken a 4th quarter lead. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Now Stroud. Finding Schultz. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Just the one timeout remaining as they try to navigate this 2-minute drill. 1st and 10. Stroud's throw taken in by Collins. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. Stroud. To the right side and caught by Dell. Here's 1st down.
Come on.
21 seconds to play. 2nd down now.
7 Pirates. Go.
Here's Stroud. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
Mustang 19.
Stroud to throw it. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. So this defense, they looked a little shaky to start the drive, but bottom line, they're a play away from finishing it off.
They rocked them a little bit on this drive, didn't they? But as you and I both know, it's not how you start, it's how you finish. They have a chance to end it right here.
No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now.
60 Maverick. 70 Rangers. Hey.
4th down, 4th quarter. Here's Stroud. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and it's looking like the Jags are going to win this football game. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
We've got to have two hands on the football here as they run on first down. And, he coughed it up. And one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
I know when you're looking at the scoreboard clock, we're getting near the end of this game. But they were in what was really called 4-minute offense. And that's practice, being taking care of the football, taking time off the clock, not giving them a chance to come back. But bottom line is, what did I say in the beginning? Taking care of the football. That didn't happen.
Didn't do it. A costly turnover. What a game we were treated to in this one. And on that final play, they had a chance. They had the ball just beyond midfield for one final shot, but couldn't get it done, and they suffered the loss.
Yeah, and you mentioned how they had a chance on that final play, and getting it to midfield gave them that opportunity, hoping they could find their way to the end zone and make that miracle happen. A really good ending to an entertaining contest, though.
So for the Jags, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they'll get to